A very warm welcome to everyone joining us on Vishvavahini Digital E-News. This is Madhuri. Let's take a look on last week's top stories. Up first on Sunday Observer, we have US $5 billion released in 3 years to halt rupee slide. The Sri Lankan rupee has strengthened in recent weeks as foreign exchange earnings have increased, said Transport, Highways and Mass Media Minister Dr. Bandula Gunawardena. Minister Dr. Gunawardena said the rupee's strength has not been derived from selling US dollars as was the case previously. The rupee has gained strength due to increased tourist arrivals, remittances from Sri Lankan immigrant workers and parties who held US dollars for speculative gains being forced to sell them in the open market, Minister Dr. Gunawardena said. Fuel demand declines in January. Fuel sales in January had dropped rapidly compared to last year according to the Ministry of Power and Energy. Compared to January 2022, the sale of auto diesel had decreased by 50%, petrol by 20% and kerosene sales by 70% in January this year. A total of 1,999.32 metric tons of diesel was sold in January 2022 and the amount was 93,106 in January 2023. A total of 6,544 metric tons of super diesel was sold in January last year compared to 1,882 metric tons this year. New commission soon to regulate state and private universities. The government will set up a commission to regulate all state and private universities in the country and a bill has been drafted for the purpose. At present, nearly 9,000 undergraduates study in private universities in the country. Some of these private universities are reported to be working in partnership with leading foreign universities. However, it has been revealed that some private universities which function in Sri Lanka are not registered with the University Grants Commission. Kurunegala District Senior Director of Education W.M. Balasurya said, "Air ticket prices drop. The appreciation of the rupee in relation to the US dollar has resulted in a substantial reduction in the prices of return air tickets purchased using rupees, several travel agents based in Colombo said. They said there has been a minimum 5% reduction in the economy class fees, which could make high-demand sectors such as Colombo to London and Colombo-Melbourne more affordable to travelers, including students. They expect a further reduction in air ticket prices out of Colombo if the rupee continues to appreciate." Dollar drops to rupees 270 on black market. The US dollar fetched only around rupees 270 at the time of doing trade on Friday, March 10th in the black markets of Peta, Wellawatta, Galle, Bentota and Beruwala, a money exchange broker said. The official rate was around rupees 32.7 to the dollar. The broker said that the value of the dollar had been falling daily due to the increasing value of the rupee in the past few days. A further drop could be expected, he said. No promotion, government jobs for those engaged in anti-government protests. The government will investigate candidates, including graduates, applying for jobs and promotions in all sectors of the public service on whether they have been engaging in anti-government activities, government sources told the Sunday Observer. The government has taken this decision based on the recommendations of retired high officials of the public service and intelligence reports, which show that even the highest positions in the public service are occupied by people with a subversive mentality who support anti-government activities and are surreptitiously disrupting government affairs. And up next for the news on Ceylon today, we have HRCSL summoning Public Security Minister, a political conspiracy. 4 out of 5 HRCSL members in the dark. Dr. Nanayakara says Commission did not meet after the 28th of February. Dr. Karnasiri says all 5 should be aware if a statement is issued. Venerable Piyaratna Thera says, I am completely unaware of the decision. and Shanmuganathan says, "I am unaware," was on medical leave for the past 2 weeks. Matale Airport to look for new investors soon. In the backdrop of the Matale International Airport completing 10 years since commencing its commercial operations in 2013, Minister of Ports, Shipping and Aviation, Nimal Shripala de Silva, said his ministry will be calling for expression of interest from investors to operate the Matale International Airport very soon, and preparations are underway. Health alert over influenza A. With Indian health alert authorities expressing serious concerns regarding the rising number of influenza cases, Sri Lankan health authorities advised travelers to India and the general public to be cautious and follow respiratory etiquette in order to safeguard themselves from getting infected by the influenza A subtype H3N2. School principals irked over exam department decision. Principals have expressed their displeasure over the decision taken by the Department of Examination to assign the responsibility of downloading and completing applications for the General Information Technology examination held for advanced level students to the principal of the schools. Ceylon Teachers Union Secretary Joseph Stalin, speaking to Ceylon Today, said the examination department has informed the principals of schools to download, print and complete the applications sent online. Joint roadmap for nuclear energy and green hydrogen. Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara said a roadmap for nuclear energy and green hydrogen will be jointly established. In a tweet, he also said technology integration to the energy sector to reduce cost and to provide an efficient service was discussed with State Minister of Technology Kanaka Herath and officials. Sri Lanka will become a party to 2 major international conventions on nuclear obligations, following the cabinet approval to consider nuclear energy as an alternative to meet Sri Lanka's future energy needs. Gazette announces LG polls on the 25th of April. The Election Commission announced on the 10th of March that the district returning officers of the respective district have issued Gazette notifications on holding the local government election of 25th of April 2023 as per the Local Authorities Election Ordinance. In a statement, the EC said the relevant authorities have agreed to provide necessary assistance to conduct the election process. That was it for last week's recap, and this is Vishvavahini Digital E-News signing off with Madhavi. Thank you so much and have a great week ahead.